Good morning, Del Oro. Today is Friday, November 18th.
Let's get right into our daily announcements.
Let's start out today with AJ and Tucker's Sports Report. Take it away, guys.
The Del Oro Beak presents the DO Sports Report with Tucker Fader and AJ Newby.
Hey Eagles, this is the Del Oro Sports Report. I'm Tucker Fader.
And I'm AJ Newby. Let's get right into our playoff coverage for this week. But before we get started on high school sports, let's take a moment to check up on the 49ers. With more, here's the Beaks' Jay Gotra.
Last Sunday, the Niners played Giants for Week 10 and came out 8-1. The Niners' Frank Gore finished with 2 sprained ankles and a knee injury. Carlos Rogers hauled in a pair of interceptions to give him 5 on the season. Alex Smith found tight end Vernon Davis for a 31-yard touchdown lead, which was as much needed, followed by a successful 2-point conversion. The 49ers finished the game with a 27-20 victory over the Giants, with their longest win streak since 1997.
Thanks, Jay. Del Oro women's tennis marched all the way to the section championship and lost in a heartbreaking match against Granite Bay 4-5. They dominated in their first 4 matches, coming up with huge victories against Rosemont, Vanden, Bella Vista, and Mira Loma, but were unable to finish out their championship run. Overall, they had a great season, and next year's team looks to finish what they started.
Well, that was definitely a tough loss. Girls water polo came up with a huge 10-7 victory over Oakdale in the Division II section title. After winning matches against Casa Roba, El Camino, McClatchy, and Oakdale, they finished up their season with a 27-6 record and a section championship. Great job, girls.
Indeed. Cross country is on their way to Fresno next Saturday to run in the state meet. They qualified for the state meet by taking 3rd in the section championship at Folsom, and they hope to continue their success in Fresno.
Well, the girls' volleyball season came to a close after facing a tough loss against El Camino in the semifinals. They finished up their season with an overall 20-11 record. Unfortunately, they were unable to finish up the season with a championship.
Cheer had a phenomenal season as well, and for the first time ever, they have their very own comp team. With more on this story, the Beaks' Emily.
This is the very first Del Oro competition cheer team we have here at Del Oro, and we recently competed at a competition and we got first place, so that was a good start to our year, and we have many more to come, and we practice about 3 to 4 times a week.
Del Oro High School has a first ever competition cheer team. This year they are competing at High School Show Cheer Advanced Level 3. The teams are made up of some of the JV and varsity cheerleaders from the regular season. This is new and exciting to Del Oro.
Thanks, Emily. Well, there isn't much to say about the football game last week because we knew the final score by halftime. After just 2 quarters of play, Del Oro put up 42 points against the Sac High Dragons. The Eagles' running game dominated as Nick O'Sullivan and Brandon Monroe ran for a combined 192 yards and 4 touchdowns. Quarterback Bobby Hetherington also had a great game, throwing for 127 yards and an 8 for 11 on completions. Finally, our defense was stout as we did not allow the Dragons to score throughout the entire game.
Although the game was a blowout, there were several exciting moments, including an amazing interception by Tanner Woods. Let's get a bird's eye view of the play in our first ever video breakdown.
Both teams line up as Sac High begins the drive. The score is 21-0, and the Dragons are looking for a big play here with under a minute to go in the first half.
Quarterback Josiah Johnson receives the snap and drops back under pressure from Tanner Woods. At this point, he's probably thinking, okay, now might be a good time to get rid of this thing or else I'll get drilled. Maybe I should just throw it away.
Oh no, well that didn't go as planned. Maybe I could still salvage this drive with a tackle and redeem myself.
Little boy, sit down. You can't stop Tanner Woods.
Taking it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Tanner Woods, put the team on your back.
The Eagles will go on to play their historic rival, Placer High School, led by lineman Eddie Vanderdoes in the second round of section playoffs. Hopefully, they will continue to dominate.
Well, that's about all we have for today, Del Oro. For the Beak, I'm Tucker Fader.
And I'm AJ Newby. But before we go, let's check out a highlight video courtesy of Mr. Cutts.
Thanks, guys.
If you need to make a schedule change for the spring semester or you have a call counselor note on your schedule, come in and see your counselor between now and the end of November to make those changes. After that, schedule changes will only be made during change days on December 19th and 20th.
Want to spread some holiday cheer? Help support Coats for Kids by donating your gently used or new coats. You can drop off coats in the office or in the leadership room until November 22nd. Thanks for all your support.
Loaves and Fishes is an organization that supplies those less fortunate with essential needs. Del Oro leadership needs your help to collect items such as toiletries, sleeping bags, and sweatshirts. Donations are being collected in the front office and leadership room this week.
Santa is coming to Loomis. He will be here 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Holiday Shopping Day on November 19th in the Del Oro cafeteria. Besides Santa, there will be wonderful gifts to start your holiday shopping from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. There will be homemade muffins, coffee, and hot chocolate for breakfast. Then for lunch, sit down with a homemade bowl of soup or chili with lots of yummy baked treats for dessert.
How many students at Del Oro went to the school play The Craving? I hope a lot of students did because it was very good.
For those of you who didn't see it, here's the Beaks Amanda to give us an overview of how the play went.
Hey Del Oro, looking for something fun to do this weekend? Come on out to The Craving, presented by Del Oro Drama. Be expecting a lot of comedy as you watch the journey of an aspiring writer named Terry, played by William Richardson. Once his romantic film reaches the hands of a Hollywood director, played by Larry Winter, it takes a turn for the worse. To find out how the story unfolds, shows start at 7:30 tonight and tomorrow night in the auditorium. That's all I got for you guys. Now back to you.
The drama class worked very hard on that play and did a wonderful job.
Fall AP students, thank you for all the students who have paid for their AP exam. But we are getting there, but there are many who still have not paid. Please bring in your exam fee to the College and Career Center during both lunches. Please see Ms. Krisman if you have any questions or concerns.
Seniors, don't forget CSU and UC college applications are due November 30th. Don't wait until the last minute. Get these applications submitted now so that you can enjoy your Thanksgiving break.
You have lost your flash drive. Remember to check in with the library. They may have it.
Don't miss out on the 2011-2012 yearbook. If you don't have an order form, you can pick one up in the front office. The last day to order the yearbook is today.
Everyone knows about the new yogurt shop that just opened up here in Loomis.
And if you haven't had a chance to stop by, here's the Beaks Kristen to give you the information about it.
The Yogurt Shop is a new store in the Rayleigh's Shopping Center. It is family owned and the grand opening was last Friday. The yogurt is self-served and then you get to choose any topping you want to.
We have Wi-Fi and we're open from 11 in the morning till 9 at night during the week or 10 or 11 on the weekends depending if there's an event. So come on down and see us.
Also make sure to check out their website and like them on Facebook. Reporting from the Beak, I'm Kristen. Back to you.
Thanks, Kristen. I hope everyone gets a chance to stop by and get some yogurt.
Congratulations to the Del Oro FFA freshmen who placed second overall out of 70-plus kids and 12 schools in the sectional FFA Best Informed Green Hand competition at Placer last night. A special shout out to Cheyenne Waldrop for placing third and Emily Kinsley who placed fourth, to Bree, Saul, Devin, Trevor, and Alicia. We'll get them at UC Davis in March.
The Science Club is having a short meeting after school Monday in room 401 to discuss plans for this year's Science Olympiad. There are 22 different competitions in the Olympiad, so come by and see if one interests you. Snacks will be provided to help keep your brain cells functioning. If you can't make the meeting, see Richard Moore for more information.
Interact Club meeting today after school in room 612. Hope to see you there.
Sierra Gold is having a second tryout in case you missed the first one. It's tonight from 7 to 9, all age groups, in the Bonner Gym. Please call Jessica Moore at 300-4329 or see B. Moore in room 407.
The game tonight is at 7 o'clock and gates will be open at 5. Tickets are $5 for students and $9 for adults. Tickets can be purchased at the game or in front of the office.
Students here at Del Oro aren't very good at parking.
Here's the Beaks Lacey to show you a little bit about student parking.
Hi, I'm Lacey, and this week we did parking in the school parking lot. Many students are driving to school, which is causing some to be running late. With students running late to class, they don't have the time to waste on their parking skills. This causes a jumble mess in the school parking lot. The most common parking mistakes was the over-the-line parkers or the tight squeeze parkers, so next time try to park in your own spot, Del Oro.
Thanks, back to you guys.
Thanks, Lacey. Let's work harder on being considerate about how we park.
That's all we have for you today, Del Oro. From our crew here at DOTV and The Beak, I'm Anya.
And I'm Haley, and as Stowers would say, roll tide.